Hi everyone, how you going? It's Christine from Yarn About Yarn, and I'm here to talk about week one of Stephen West's Mystery Knit Along, MusiKAL. I'm hoping the background is, I know it's really cluttered, I hope it's not too distracting. I had plans to film elsewhere, but neighbours have decided today is a great day to power wash their house, so I've just sort of shut doors and windows and I'm barricaded basically in my little craft room at the moment, but hopefully next time it will be less distracting for you. So thank you everyone for your input on my colours last week. I did decide to go with the brights. I just felt like I wanted a fun knit this year, and then when the first clue came out, I was actually really pleased I had gone with these colours. The only thing I decided though was I wasn't sure about this one, which is Radical. These are the Skip Rope Yarn Co. yarns, like a zebra yarn that they've dyed. The pink is called Candy Candy Candy. The neon green is called Radical. And this lovely bluey with a hint of green is called Esperance. But what I was thinking was using these, and then I thought I would like, because they've all got the black in them, I thought I'd like a black to go with it and maybe to sort of tone it down a bit. So I didn't have a black fingering weight in my stash, and it was getting really close to the cast on. It was about a week before we were due to cast on. So I was madly looking online, and my local yarn shop, it's my local because it's the closest besides our big box store, but it is over an hour away. So I put in an online order for that because I just didn't have time to go up there and get it myself. And thankfully Karen at Knit Happens in Murwillumbah, the day I put in my order, it was at the post office, like within hours. So I got it in plenty of time to cast on. So what I ordered for the black, it's just a commercially dyed black, was Fiddlesticks Pepin. Oh, the sun's going to be coming in there. Fiddlesticks Pepin 4. I've used the Fiddlesticks Pepin in, I think, the 10 ply, and I know it is so soft and beautiful. It's a pure Australian, fine merino. Australian fine merino. So I know it is gorgeously soft. And it would fit in well with the other yarns that I've got. So that arrived in plenty of time. So that was what I had. Still wasn't sure about this bright green. So I looked in my stash to see what else I had that might go. And I found just under 2 skeins of this Plucky Primo fingering, which is quite old stash, showing up a bit brighter there with the light coming in. And that colourway is called Sweet Nothings. So, whoops, that is attached. So that's what I'm using. So these are my 4 colours, which I'm quite happy about. And I have this one, you know, if I want to pop in just a bit of extra zing somewhere. So the clue came out, and it dropped about 6:30 p.m. on the Thursday here, which is great, Stephen. I'm just about ready to start cooking dinner. But anyway, so I started watching the video. I must admit I did go to the end, just to wrap my head around what we were doing. And a warning, there are going to be spoilers. I am going to be talking about the clues each week and showing what progress I've made. So like a lot of other people, I noticed there was a similarity between the start of this shawl and the start of the last one, which I don't have here with me, being those sort of like crescents or scallops, however you want to say it, that sort of shape. So I am up to scallop number 4. I'll tell you what order my colours are in first. Stephen was saying that colour A is one that's, how do you put it, it's going to frame this week, and a dark colour would be good. So I was sort of tossing up between my black and my purple. And I thought I would go, he said, whichever one is you choose for colour A, the other will be colour C, and colour C will be more dominant in another week. I ended up going with this one for my colour A. So that's A, that became C. B, let me see how he put it in the pattern. B would be a fun textured accent, and that you could have a mohair dare with it. So I don't have a lot of mohair in my stash anymore, and to order online I was a bit worried about picking the wrong, like whether the colours would match up. And like I said, I didn't have time to drive up to Murwillumbah. So the only mohair that I had really in my stash that went with any of the colours was this one, which is a Rowan Kid Silk Haze, and it's shade 671, which could be Peacock or possibly Laguna. But anyway, I thought that wasn't too bad with that colour. So that became my colour B, which left the pink as colour C. So it's A, B, C, and D. And yeah, I'm quite happy with how they all look. I don't know whether I'll stick to the A, B, C, D of these throughout the shawl. I might mix them up. Like if I think it's becoming too purple heavy, I might, you know, swap them around. But I don't know. I guess Stephen's got it all balanced, so the colours look good in their placements. So yeah, who knows? Where am I up to? I'm up past the brioche. I've just done the third welt on the fourth one. So that's how it's looking at the moment. Needles everywhere. Not a lot of ends. I've been popping them into the welts or the I-cord running up the side. I love an I-cord for that. I love that Stephen does that. So any yarn ends on the end just go up there, and the ones where the colours are swapping out, I've been just popping them through the welt. So it's been great. So yeah, when I finish each one, I get onto the next one. I just sort of thread them through if I haven't done it while I've been knitting the welt. So this is our first one here. When I joined the second one when I was knitting, I noticed once I got past it, like my join, I don't know what I did. I just really messed that up. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the camera. Really messed that up. So I was a bit more conscious of that when I did the third one, and I'm much happier with that. And then I must have forgot when I did the fourth one, and it's getting all loosey-goosey again. But what I'll do, I'm just going to, get some yarn and sort of thread that through on the back, because that's just like really ugly. And I wasn't going to go back. Once I discovered it, I thought, no, I'm not going back. So that's where we're at. Today is Sunday morning. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get, unless something disastrous happens, I'm going to get all 6 done before the next clue drops, which is great. So I might have a chance to knit on something else. I was trying to finish my ironwork tee before we started the MusiKAL. Got mohair in my mouth. I got the back and fronts done, joined at the shoulders, and I've done nearly all one sleeve. I'm up to the ribbing on the first sleeve. I'm a bit worried I've made it too cropped, but it is a silk merino, and when I hold it up, it's really drapey. So I'm actually hoping it will block and add a bit of length, because I'm not walking around showing my belly. So yeah, really happy with that. You really can't see, like the brioche is not an open sort of brioche, and I don't know how much it's going to open up in blocking because it is framed sort of by I-cords and welts, but I have used the black as colour C, and I quite like the way the black's looking with the other colours. So yeah, when that comes up again, I think it's going to look quite good in there. But yeah, I'm really happy with that so far. Happy with my colours. I'm really glad I went with these colours. I think if I'd gone with the blues and the pinks, sort of more gradients, I would have found it a bit boring. Just repeating the same motif over and over again. But having those different colours and like the different stitch patterns, but each time, you're changing colours as well. So that's just making that really interesting. So I just want to get on to the next one, the next one, the next one. I'm finding it really hard though to actually do anything else. Like I had a Zoom yesterday. It was pre-recorded, so I didn't have to be like active and look like I was paying attention. I was just watching a replay, but I had to stop it. I just couldn't. I think I might have been doing the brioche, and it was just, yeah, I had to really concentrate on that. So hopefully in the weeks to come, we'll get a bit more sort of, you know, mindless type knitting where I don't have to pay so much attention, so that I can, you know, watch some YouTube videos or something else while I'm doing that. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. Like I said, they're my colours there. And then I do have this if I wanted to add a little pop or something, but I'm not sure. I don't know whether neon's really me. So yeah, nice short one this week. Let me know what you think of Clue 1. I'm really happy with the shawl so far this year. Glad that I'm doing it. Glad that I've got my colours, and hopefully I won't regret as the weeks go by. Like most people, I guess we're trying to work out how this is all going to fit together. I've heard some people say that is the bottom of the shawl and we're working up. But after what he did last year, where we sort of started in the middle, I'm not sure. Who knows where we're going to go with this? Whether it is he's starting in the middle again and then we're going to have something else down the bottom and something up the top, I don't know. Too early to speculate, but it's always fun, isn't it? Okay, let me know how you're going. If you've got, if you've started and you're posting on Instagram or Ravelry, drop a link so I can go and check out your colours. I haven't posted anything as yet. I know some people really don't like coming across spoilers on Instagram, so I posted my colours, I'm pretty sure. That was when I still had this one in the mix. Yeah, I might even wait till closer to the end, or maybe just give like a little, you know, hinty sneak peek every couple of weeks or something. Okay, enough rambling. I've got to get back to knitting, see if I can get another couple of motifs done today, and be ready for next Thursday when Clue 2 drops, and I'll chat to you after that. Bye.